All right. You are on the Chris Break Show! I have no apologies today.
Yay! Oh my God!
I know. Raven Simone can kiss my ass.
Oh,
You are
Raven.
Anybody have any apologies? No?
I don't.
I don't think so.
I apologize for nothing.
I got no regrets.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Hunter S. Thompson always used to say that apologies make a weak man. And that was like one of his rules was to never apologize ever.
Well,
But
I don't know. I think
Yeah,
there's
I think
apologies are needed sometimes.
Yeah, I think
like
it
when
helps.
John cut my hair
Oh, did I do that?
a long time
did
ago.
I do that?
I was
do
like
remember
bent
that.
down and you were like, snip.
It was a joke, though.
Yeah, for not me.
Do I
Yeah.
need to? I apologize for cutting Sarah's
Thank
hair.
you. Thank you, John.
You're kind of fishing for that one, Sarah.
No, I was not.
What how long did it take for you to realize?
You told me like 2 years later. Like I had no idea.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, I remember you said you were like, I was wondering why it was all chopped on one side. And I
No
just said-
way.
No,
Did I?
you were like, you said that there was like a big.
Maybe because if I brush my hair and it's like, it gives like, like it'll be like
Yeah.
drag,
I mean,
drag loose. And I'm like,
Like
what?
he cut off like a good 2 or 3 inches, like just went.
Is that like as
No.
a girl? Is that a big deal? Like,
Well,
oh, my
I
hair
mean-
is
Is
uneven.
that a
though.
big
It's like,
deal?
have you ever seen that video when the girl fries her hair off and she's like, oh, did you ever see that? She like,
My sister
Uh-uh.
showed that to me and it
Your
was
sister?
hilarious.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's just looking at it
She's
like,
doing a tutorial.
and she made her like curling iron way too hot.
Did it
Way.
burn
It
her
was
hair off?
smoking. I'm like, honey, don't you smell that? Like,
She took it out and was just like,
it was just attached to the curling iron.
and like I got to give her some props for having the balls to put that video up. Like, or maybe people do these on purpose, but
Of course.
oh, what's going on? Extended. I'm putting into this. You are listening to the Chris Break Show. I am Chris Break, and I like corn.
The band?
No, the food.
No, I
like
definitely saw C
Corn.
in
I like to
in my
eat it.
head when he said that. Yep.
What do you like?
Actually, asparagus
You like asparagus?
and spinach
It doesn't
with
have to be a vegetable.
red wine vinegar.
That's very.
It's a little too upper class for my
salacious.
taste.
That
It's
is not
very-
upper class. That was like old back in the day. Nah, I'm not even going to go with that. I'm just going to let John talk. Go ahead, John.
We got a great show here for you tonight, folks. I can't even believe I'm about to say this, but Persis Shanker is on the show from the Tomboy Tarts, the Tomboy T-Rod. Persis Shanker.
Shankar?
Persis. You can't speak into the mic when you say Persis. Persis Shanker. Persis Shanker.
He calls a
was-
pop.
Gravelly.
Who?
Oh, someone's
Ew.
calling.
I'm a gravelly
That was
bastard.
weird.
All right, we also have what's her name?
Where's Maya
Angelou.
Maloff. Maya Angelou's on the program tonight. And
All
Sinead
right.
O'Connor.
Ooh.
I really want to talk
that
to Sinead
another
O'Connor.
inside
I'm
joke
glad
with
she's
yourself?
calling in.
Get
You're like,
up
ooh.
on it, man.
No, there is no Sinead O'Connor tonight. But we are having Persis and Maya.
Speaking of cutting hair, well, John just while Sarah's not looking, just shave her head and we'll just pose her. as Sinead.
No. I don't think I could pull off a shaved head. I don't have the Natalie Portman.
Last
nice-
week you were saying
I think you
that
got something nice and round under there.
Is there something wrong with a woman having a shaved head?
What?
I don't know. It was
A nice
the
round-
emphasis. It was the emphasis.
Nice
She
round
got
ball.
On the
a
adjectives.
nice shaped bone. I'm just sitting there admiring the shape of your skull.
You can't see my skull.
Oh, I could see something under there poking out.
Let's take off that hair. Let's see what you got under there.
You know what? I actually used to try to see what I'd look like by putting pantyhose on my head to make it really, really tight. It doesn't.
All right, if you can get us up to
Hey,
1,000
what is
listeners, we're
this?
going to shave
Plus
Sarah's
60.
head. Sarah's going to shave her head when we
Oh
get to
my
1,000 listeners.
No!
John Rapp's going to shave her head.
Oh my god. I do need a haircut.
Yeah, we'll
Maybe.
give you a haircut.
If what was the amount that we would get to?
1,000 listeners.
10,000.
10,000.
I don't know. That's
Oh
scary.
my God.
I
She's
might
agreed.
do
10,000
it.
10,000 what? Set some terms.
I don't know. That's scary. That's really scary.
Persis is on the phone.
Yeah, something just happened there.
Shut
We stopped recording. We were recording for a little bit. I know we got the fact that you said you're going to shave your head when we get to 5 listeners. So what's going on? What we got going on today? We got we're going to be doing 5 minutes of Cape Side coming up. We're going to be doing movie talk.
Movie talk.
Sarah's got a special jingle that she's going to do for movie talk.
Movie talk. Okay.
I don't.
And we have Maya coming on, and she's gonna play a parody of a song called "Yellow Bedwetter."
Persis.
It's like 98 degrees in here.
We have a fellow podcaster.
Is that not hot?
I
feel like
that's
that's
what
hot.
your body temperature is.
Oh, John's pouring sweat over there.
So I'm thinking it might need to be a little hotter.
Maybe it's 99.
Ooh.
99 degrees.
98 degrees. I can't help but think of the pop.
The band?
Yeah. No, they were not a band. No.
A boy band, right?
I don't know what that means.
Oh.
Okay, actually, I do need to get a haircut. I do need some ideas, but we need people to give some ideas. Maya, give me an idea for my hair. I need something to do for real.
Tell Sarah what she should do with her hair.
I do. Should I shave it? No, I probably should.
I think that'd be amazing.
I cannot do that.
If I were a girl, I would shave it at least once. Have you ever had a shaven head?
I forgot that it was making.
I don't know. I think I would want to try the shaved the one side thing that was in a couple months ago.
I saw some girl that did that. I
party
thought it looked
cut.
really bad.
Who?
Yeah.
It wasn't a mutual friend of ours, was it? 'Cause
Kesha looked
I thought
good.
she looked hot with that.
No.
Savannah.
No, I didn't
The
know
the
this. Savannah
party
did
cut.
that.
Yeah, she got half her head cut off.
No. No.
Been
Her hair.
decapitated.
No, it's just like right here. It's just like underneath. I don't think I could pull that off.
Well, like a fade.
I'm really worried.
Like a fade.
I feel like I have football shoulders. Football person shoulders.
What? No, they got the, like half. Like Mary Elizabeth from
I feel
Perks
like-
Being a Wallflower. They
What?
cut the half the head off, half the hair. We got sweaty Sarah over here. Everybody's burning up. It's like 90. What'd you say? 98 degrees.
I said 98.
Nick Lachey.
Yeah. Here,
We did watch Take This Waltz, and we are going to discuss it shortly.
Yes, we are going to discuss that one.
I sent some hate.
Why isn't it
there's
working?
Just something about her face.
Who? Jen?
Jen.
Lindley?
Margot?
Margot, yeah.
Her name's Jen Lindley? That's
Michelle
Michelle Williams.
Yeah.
Who's Jen Lindley?
That's the character she played on Dawson's Creek.
She was on Dawson's Creek?
Yeah, she was a star. Come on now.
Gosh. I was wondering why she was famous. Like, I don't know.
I think she was like 16 when
Do
she
you-
started that
Do you
show,
think
15?
she's attractive?
Oh, yeah.
She sometimes is and sometimes isn't. What do you think?
Well, she's
John?
got that
the
every
main girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her eyes are very pretty.
I
She has
think
like
we're
the
not
very
good-
pretty. Like,
Yeah.
what?
I don't know.
You
I was
gonna cut
trying.
me off?
Well, I was about to go on about Sarah Polley and say that I think she has a way of shooting. I wasn't trying to get in a movie talk yet, but I think Sarah Polley has a way of shooting women where she tries to not make them, tries to make them look a little more normal. So if she didn't look super hot intentionally in that movie, I could see that.
But I'm just saying she does make them look more normal, and I don't know.
Her face is shaped like a duck.
Oh, now that I didn't see that
That's a line from Dawson's Creek.
about her.
That's what she says. My face is shaped like a duck.
Oh, well.
Can you play the prank phone call?
Yeah. We're gonna play the prank phone call, and then we're gonna take a little break.
All right, break
It's
time.
burning up in here.
It's not break
What do you
time.
mean it's not burning
Come
up?
on.
Look at you. You look like you're tripping balls. Like,
Me?
Yeah, just because you're so sweaty and red. Like,
I'm not sweaty.
you're not. Does that offend you that I said you might be?
No.
I'm sweating like a pig.
Yeah, John
It's
is.
hot in here, man.
I'm
It's
not
real
sweating.
humid out today in
Maybe
Indianapolis.
it's just a glisten.
Yeah,
It's a glow.
you're glowing.
It's a glow.
Women don't sweat, they glow. And I'm glowing like a pig.
I don't know, but I really enjoyed that.
John, I'm really glad you're back to normal because last week you were pretty poopy.
No, I could tell by your eyes you've been awake for like 4 days.
Right, today,
No, last
time?
Yeah.
No, 4 days.
there was something with me last time.
There was something
It
with
was-
you. I even feel like your hair is longer, or maybe I just haven't seen it all these weeks.
All of a sudden, I woke up, I had longer hair, and I just felt like
He
going
took
out
all
and
the hair
living.
that he cut from me years ago and just glued it to his head.
I'm siphoning your hair energy.
Okay, we're gonna take a break. I feel like we didn't even get started yet, you know?
It's technical difficulties. That's what.
Yeah.
Well, how are we going to
Someone
do
call
that?
us up. Someone shout out the Google Voice number right now.
Difficulties.
All right. You're listening to The Chris Break Show.
CBS. Is that
The
right?
Chris Break Show.
This is made in Greenwood.
Really?
All right, we'll be right back.
I'll never break your heart. I'll never make you cry. I'll never die. Then live without you. Then that's no lie. I'll never break. Okay, so we screwed up. We don't know what we're doing. So here is the voicemail that we were trying to play.
John, this is Grandma. You came over and you took a poop in our toilet again and you clogged it up and, oh Lord, water's everywhere. I'm not to go in there anymore. And your grandpa said don't go in there anymore because now he's trying to pick up the turds and they're floating around and it's just a mess. Call your grandma back.
What is that?
I have no idea. This was left on our Google Voice.
Shut up. That was left on your Google Voice?
Yeah, I don't
That's
think it was my
hilarious.
grandma. I know that.
All right, we'll be right back. We're going to Plainfield. You know we got to get along.
Okay. Am I calling Persis?
Yeah, call Persis.
I'm afraid. How do I talk? How do we talk to her? It's plugged in. Is that right?
She says she has two phones.
Was she a drug runner?
One's from Malaysia and one's from Singapore.
Well,
The
we're,
phones?
Yeah, one's a burner.
okay, I just ended it. Stop it.
Okay, so we are back, and we actually have a special guest on the line here, Persis. How do you say your last name, John?
Persis, how do you pronounce your last name?
Shanker. It's like the German word
Schenker.
Schenker, but yeah.
Okay.
We have
Shank.
Persis
German.
Shanker on the
I'm not
line.
German.
She is not
Yeah.
German.
She's a German citizen.
I'm not a German sausage.
Isn't that
We have Miss
Isn't-
Sausage Person Shanker on the phone from
That's right.
Singapore.
Ow,
And
Singapore.
She is a host of the Tomboy Tarts Tirade. I like how you say tirade.
Tirade, I know. Yes, our very own pronunciation. Because I don't know, because like we had friends saying, tirade, tirade, and there's so many different ways of saying it. Like it's potato, We got sick of all the different ways of speaking English. It's the same language, people. So we just went like, oh, fuck this, man. We're just going to go with T-Rod.
That is awesome. I've never actually heard it's been said T-Rod, but I think I'm going to start using that.
Yeah, me too.
So you just decided to change it completely to Tarts. Now it's Tomboy Tarts, right?
Because the website is Tomboy Tarts. It's celebrating the classic tomboy spirit, but the podcast is Tomboy T-Rod, which is part of the website. Because initially, actually, the idea was for us to talk about things that interest us, and usually we do. Because tomboys have a different outlook on life. We're not put in a box or things like that. We're not like the regular woman. We're not the regular Katy Perrys and the Miley Cyruses. So we have our own way of looking at things. So we wanted to celebrate that. So what happened was we thought, hey, a podcast would be really interesting. And Sharon and I are pretty funny people in real life, and we're quite goofy.
No way,
Yeah,
dude.
we just
I love that.
yeah, man.
I love it when you say that. You sound like on the show. You say, "No way, dude."
Yeah, man. Yeah, we call each other. We don't call each other like babe, like we call each other dudes, and we have a very guy way of looking at things sometimes, and we love wrestling. We like guy things a lot more than we do girly things, because the girly things are getting really girly these days, and we're so anti-girly, anti-lace, anti-frills. Yeah.
No,
So the podcast came out because of that. We wanted to, share our thoughts on what it was like being a tomboy. Yeah.
That is very cool. When I was younger, like I was a tomboy to a T, to the point my mom thought I was a lesbian. Like that's what I was going to tell John.
How old were you when you were considered a lesbian by your mother?
She was quite worried about me when I was about 6th and 7th grade, actually.
So that would be 11 years old?
11, 12, 13. She thought.
Tomboy to a T-Rod?
To a T-Rod. But so I completely understand that. I do get a little crazy over some really super girly things. Like if it's like tiny, I don't know, I freak out about it. Like, but what?
No, it sounded very innuendous. What
No,
you just said.
it is not. It did not
wasn't even-
sound
normally I
innuendous.
think
You
everything's dirty.
perceived
I
it as
interpreted
innuendous
it.
while you don't speak into your mic.
I interpreted it innuendously.
I don't understand that because I take everything and make it dirty in my head, and I don't understand how that just because she likes things tiny, she freaks. Is that what the innuendo was?
It
or
was
did I miss
cute tiny
She
things.
says if it's
not
tiny,
ugly
if
tiny
it's tiny, I
things.
freak out. You know,
Oh, I
There's
get
a
it
difference,
now.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Oh, yeah, I
Persis
get
knows.
it now. I get it now.
Okay.
I guess I
Good.
just wasn't thinking about tiny things. And
Yeah, and that's the
people
thing. I like
freaking
what you
out.
said, Sarah,
I'm
because
sorry.
I mean, like, I don't know about other people, but I know that there's always this tendency to clump tomboys into the lesbian
Yes.
bin.
Yes.
It's just like, hey, we're not like recycled bins, where we can easily classify us into like what, glass, paper, tin,
Plastic,
So there are
aluminum.
tomboys who, yeah, it sometimes gets a little bit annoying because
I like the
when you say
lesbian
you're a
bin.
tomboy, it's like, oh, are you lesbian? No.
I'm just a tomboy. That's
Yeah.
what you tell him. That's what you tell him.
Right.
my favorite tomboy is
Yeah,
Joey
and-
Potter.
Joey Potter. I don't get that joke.
Do you get that joke, Persis?
Does Persis get it?
No, not here. It will take some
Not
time to
yet.
travel here.
She's on
Yeah.
Dawson's Creek.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't watch
sorry,
Dawson's Creek.
Chris. I hate that show. It's like that show 30 something, right? But then they have different variations of it. So Dawson's
Oh,
Creek was one
yeah.
variation.
So you got 30 something over there? Did you like the Big
Yeah,
Chill?
man.
You like-
Yeah, it is a big joke.
No, the Big Chill.
Until you
It's
reach
a-
30 something, you're
Yeah, it is a big joke. That's right. She got that right. She
30
got
something.
that right.
30 something is adapted from the movie The Big Chill.
Oh my God, we're all almost 30 something.
Yeah, we're getting.
I am 30.
Wow.
I have turned 30 years
You
old.
turned 30?
Yeah.
That's what we celebrated? That was a big deal. I didn't know that.
I just turned 30.
Wow.
I'm going to die soon, you know?
Yeah, you see, you always have that to look forward to. So, yeah.
You get to find out what's on the other side.
It's all downhill from there.
Correct.
All right, let's
That's
go.
right.
Let's go into movie talk. Today we watched Take This Waltz.
Take this
And
waltz.
We're gonna do a little jingle here that Sarah's gonna sing on.
Sing.
Take the waltz, I'm gonna
No, you
take
gotta
the-
sing.
What?
Take this waltz.
If
and
you
sing.
tell me to
Okay,
sing, I'm
okay.
gonna sing. I gotta take. No. Movie. That one.
Yeah.
Movie talk. The tempo's pretty slow this time. Movie talk. We're gonna movie talk. We're gonna movie and talk about the movie. Gonna talk about the movie. Gonna movie. A movie talk. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it tonight.
Woohoo! Nice.
Persis, you have to sing the song on the way out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got a ukulele over there?
She does. Persis,
Yeah, I
don't you
heard it.
play the ukulele?
I heard her do the Mad World.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Very badly, though.
Yeah,
Very
very.
badly.
I heard the Mad
That's
World.
pretty good though.
So we watched Take This Waltz,
This Waltz.
written and directed by Sarah Polley, starring Seth Rogen, Michelle Williams, not Jen Lindley,
Sarah Silverman.
Sarah Silverman, Luke Kirby, and anybody else I'm missing in there that counted?
Diane
Diane.
D'Aquila. Diane D'Aquila was in that
Oh
one.
man, John's dropping
Tia
microphone.
Tequila.
Oh man. Okay, so let's get this on track here. What did everybody think of the movie? I picked it out. What?
Sarah,
Okay.
Sarah made
What
a
is
fart noise.
what is
into the
wrong
mic.
with you? That's perverse.
First
What did,
of all,
what did the tomboys think of this
yes.
movie?
Persis, you go ahead. You are guest.
Persis watched this movie too. What did you think, Persis?
Okay, I have to admit I didn't watch the movie in its entirety.
That's okay.
Okay, what happened was I
got to
watched
see the nudity
it
scene,
up
so.
to like 40 minutes, and then I think I went into a comatose state of mind. Like I was telling John, I actually had to have a life support machine right after 40 minutes because I thought it was very slow, and I have a bit of ADHD. I think it's Sharon. It rubbed off on me, and I have to admit, I'm sorry. I scrolled through the rest of the film.
I will
That's
tell
okay.
you, the arc of the film.
Right until the end.
It's
the
not
montage
proper.
at the end.
The arc of the film is not very proper. It does get really boring at times, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
I think there's a little offness to it that I kind of enjoy.
No. The beginning is the most horrific beginning to any movie I have ever seen in my life.
How did it begin? I don't remember.
She's writing for the travel magazine. She's at the period.
Spat milk on her face, and he was like, "Oh, hi, asshole." I don't know. It was just this very.
That beginning.
It was the most horrible thing.
I loved
in
it.
the world.
It just seemed
I
like
knew
real
it.
quirky
No.
conversations. Like I liked it.
It was quirky overplayed. It was like, okay, we're gonna make a quirky guy and a quirky girl, and there's milk involved, and
Yes.
it's
Yeah,
not.
I agree.
It's very quirky.
It was. Too,
What did you girls think of the ending?
I mean, okay, for me, I feel like I kind of identify with Michelle Williams' character only because, like, I mean, I don't know about you, whether you know, but I did live in the States, and I had a lot of friends, and I was there for like almost 8 years, and none of my friends are as quirky as they were. I mean, there's a certain level of quirkiness, and I don't know if this is a Canadian thing.
Yeah.
No, it's all.
I think the movie was made in Canada, right?
Yeah.
In Montreal.
Well, that's the
Mistaken.
issue. That's the problem.
Yeah, it was Canadian.
It's
I guess,
Canadian.
Right?
They don't mesh well with Americans, except Chris Brake. So
What?
he's Canadian at heart.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of slings and
Yeah,
arrows.
so it was very hard for me to identify with her.
I
I
don't know
think
what that
she,
is.
like Sarah said, she was just overly quirky, and so was Seth. I mean, who actually talks like that and plays like that? I mean, there is a certain level of,
Who makes that much
yeah,
chicken?
that's true, right? I mean, there's a certain
He's a
level
chef, okay?
of playfulness in a relationship, but that one was like, hello, are you high on something? Did you have too much sugar? You
Yeah,
know?
it seemed.
But
It just the.
what'd you think of the end on how it ended? Like with her being alone.
Well, I actually I guess I kind of understood that, like, being in that position, I guess I could understand. Like, as I got older and I had, the whole, like, broken heart and all these crazy angsty periods of my life, like, I actually enjoyed doing things on my own and finding my own self. And I don't know if that's how it was ending. She was finally,
Yeah,
like,
I think that's what she was
finding
doing
her
the whole
own
movie.
self. Because it just seemed like she was, like, flip-flopping back and forth between these guys because she didn't really know what she wanted.
There wasn't too much flip flop. I think she just
At the
chose one.
end-
She just chose to leave.
At the end, she was lying against the oven watching muffins baking while this supposedly love of her life. I don't know.
Yeah,
It
she's
was-
still
That was the
bored
scene
at-
from the beginning of the film.
She was
Yeah,
back.
that was really cool how it ended the same scene that it started.
that was
So
pretty
really,
cool.
it didn't do anything. I really did not
I thought it was
enjoy
amazing. I
the
thought
spinning montage.
I can't let you guys. The spinning montage was the highlight of the film. Oh my God! Leonard Cohen's "Take This Waltz"
Yeah, that was a good
playing
song.
over. Wanna dance with you
Oh,
in Vienna? Like,
gross.
jeez, that was amazing.
How am I not like that? I was watching
That was
this
beautiful.
and it was
That was
dripping.
it just showed the
of
whole
Chris Brake.
history of their relationship. It showed the
dripped
whole
of, like,
history of their relationship.
No. It was
I'm telling you.
stupid.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a movie about a woman who falls in love with a man and his rickshaw.
That's a great.
Wow.
Who needs
Guys
a
are-
rickshaw at 5 o'clock in the morning, asshole?
What? Yeah, what is... The guy drives a rickshaw. I mean, that's just kind of bizarre.
Who
How,
is a rickshaw in Canada, right?
yeah, really. How are
Yeah,
you going to leave
who
your
needs
husband
one of those in
for-
Canada?
You don't leave your husband for a rickshaw driver.
You
You just don't.
And then he was so artsy. I'm artsy. Look at
Yeah,
this
he was
art
pouring
that I
through
drew
art. Like,
of
oh, I
you.
don't really perform in it.
I
just
pay
draw
my
it.
rent through rickshaws. What?
Sarah, you're a Satanist, aren't you?
I
I don't call
am-
you Satanist, Sarah. from now
No,
on. I don't-
this was a lame movie. But.
Have you ever had a threesome?
No.
Would you ever consider being with another woman or another man with the man that you love?
No.
No?
No. If I
So
didn't
that probably
know,
just
if
really
I
rubbed
didn't
you.
know all of
That just
them,
rubbed you the wrong way, seeing that then. That
well,
probably
I was
disgusted you.
okay when they brought the other guy. When I saw the girl, I was like,
Really?
if this stays just him and the two girls, I'm going to be pissed off. And then when they had the two guy arms on her legs, but it wasn't as sexual.
As a girl, would you rather, I
Wait,
would
this
find
is
it more
movie talk. This is not intimate.
No, I
Yeah,
wanna-
in the
no.
movie, they have
The
she leaves her husband and then goes to have three-ways with this new guy.
I
and
feel like what she wanted to experience was more like
Everything,
sex.
like this-
it just
yeah.
seemed it was more sexually driven.
What'd you think of the scene where she says, "I want you to tell me what you do to me," where they're having the martinis?
That
and
was-
I
things?
that
laughed
weird.
I
out
loved that.
loud.
Oh, I loved it.
I
yeah.
knew you would.
I was
love
laughing
that.
too. I was like, "Oh
I
my
laughed
god!"
out loud, and then they laughed, and I was like,
It was
"Ugh,
weird that they
this is
laughed. It's
awful."
like it's clearly
I'm
not
gonna
a
tell
joke.
you, dude. I love this movie so much that I saw this movie in the theater twice.
Gross.
Yeah, I saw an old couple walk
That's the
out.
funniest thing. Yeah,
Oh,
that's funny.
in my notes, I got
See,
some.
now, Persis,
she-
don't you agree that this would actually seem more like a girly movie? That a girl would
No,
be.
because
Yeah.
girls hate it when there's not a happy ending. Girls they like monogamy. they
No,
get really
you are
offended.
totally summing up girls.
Oh yeah, both you guys didn't like the film.
I actually no
Oh.
ass. I actually liked. I liked the ending when
You
she
did
was
like the ending.
enjoying the scrambler. She herself said, "The scrambler in the dark is awesome." And what did she do? She went by herself
She looked
and
sad,
loved
though.
it. No, she didn't. She was
I thought she looked sad. Like,
Video.
No, 'cause
to
then
the
at the
radio
end-
star.
She's
at
by
the end. She
herself,
was
though.
smiling and like totally like
Yeah.
enjoying it. I did kind of like.
Yeah, I
when they-
think
love
I
that
think that was
pool
the best
scene.
part for me. I guess she realized that she just wanted to be on her own. Yes.
Yay!
I like the moment when he touched her for the first time and how like the reality of what she was actually
Yeah,
doing.
that was
she
good.
was just kind of teasing with the idea of having an affair. Never actually did anything with the guy. And they were in the pool and there's this real beautiful shot where they're kind of dancing underwater in the pool.
There was way
Oh,
too much
yeah,
diving.
and
There
he
was
just
way
touches
too
her.
much
Yeah,
diving.
he just barely grazes
she has
her-
to get out of the
her
pool. She's
ankle.
like, I gotta go.
Yeah, and it just all snaps
There
back
was
and ruins the
way,
whole.
way too much underwater scenes.
What do you think of the Sarah Silverman pee? Or no,
Pee?
Michelle
Yeah,
Williams.
I
pee.
like that.
That was
I like that. I
hilarious.
like the way they portray the relationship. You know, it's like that's how relationships get. You know, after 5
I don't
years.
think I
it's
want to
like,
pee in. I don't.
No, I'm talking about when
Peeing in front
when,
of Seth
when
Rogen?
Michelle Williams accidentally she laughed so hard she peed in the pool.
Oh, that was real
Oh,
weird, man.
no.
That was weird. I expected her to be like real
No.
embarrassed by that, but she thought it was funny.
And why did he? How did he know? It's never explained. Okay, so he's stalking her. How did he know
that
she
was
went?
creepy, man.
to-
Oh, he's
yeah,
creepy.
Yeah, I
Water.
wrote that in my notes. Why does he? It's creepy that the rickshaw man shows
Eating
up to
chips.
watch her.
Do you guys know
It's
that?
Like, what are you
Here's-
doing? Get out of here.
Here's a
Try
good
to
one. You know that
exercise.
Luke Kirby guy,
Yeah,
the rickshaw driver.
sure.
Is that
He's-
okay?
Yeah, his name's Luke Kirby. And Michelle Williams is Jen Lindley from Dawson's Creek.
Okay, get to it, man.
He's in a movie right now and may or may not be having a romantic side fling with Katie Holmes in a new movie. So I like the fact that he's with two different Creek girls from Cape Side. Right, that's where I'm going with this.
Chris is a creek freak.
I am a freak for the
Big
Creek.
sigh. Sorry, Persis.
Yeah, it's okay. I can handle it.
Okay,
I can
good.
handle it. I mean, I
Good.
think the only thing I liked about this film, I think the only salvaging factor about this film was that at least Margot, I think that's her name, right? Margot.
Yeah, you didn't learn that.
She actually, I think what was nice to see was that at least in this film, the woman had a choice. You know, she had a choice
Yeah.
to leave her husband or not. At least she had that, you know, and that Seth Rogen was at least, you know, kind enough and generous enough to let his wife have that kind of space.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was pretty.
because you don't get that. Yeah, you don't get that a lot. Like I know in Asia, I know a lot of Asian men are pretty possessive about their women, so they don't get that kind of choice. But that's kind of what I liked about this film. Yeah, but the rickshaw thing was just
You know-
Please, that rickshaw came from Vietnam. I'm
Yes.
sorry, it doesn't belong
Yes.
in Canada.
It did redeem itself. Like in the beginning, I was like, "Oh my god, how am I going to make it through this movie?" And it did get a little.
Wow.
It got a little better.
You girls really hated it that bad?
Yeah,
Like,
it
I
was.
didn't-
It wasn't plausible. I don't
didn't
think it was.
find
It
I
was
went-
not plausible.
I
The
went
two
into it
characters
with,
are not real at all. That only would happen to two 19-year-olds.
I went into it with a hard on for Sarah Polley. Like the fact that she made that. Like I love that
Literally.
woman. I have so much respect for that woman. That just did the fact that she was making a movie with actresses and actors that I actually like. You know, like I'm a big Sarah Silverman fan.
I
Obviously,
like Sarah.
Yeah, she was good
anything
in the
Dawson's
movie.
Creek. With Seth Rogen's in Dawson's Creek. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Did not.
But
No,
yeah, one episode.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, and he wears a different Tenacious D shirt in every single scene.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but yeah, so
I like Sarah Silverman in it. I think I enjoyed Sarah Silverman's performance in it. But that's because I'm a huge Sarah Silverman fan. Yeah, so yeah, I like the fact that she was in it.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy her bush?
Sorry?
Did you enjoy her bush? No.
Yes, I did.
Good. I was waiting for the laugh.
And I think she knew that this was a bad film from the start, but she just needed the money. That's why she just went like, yeah, I'll take the alcoholic role.
No, a lot of people really respect that director. Like, that woman's amazing. Did you know? Hey, have you ever seen?
Yeah, I mean, I have nothing against the direction. I think that she did a good job, with the direction. I just felt the story was a bit pretentious for me.
I don't like it.
Does anybody?
I don't know.
Think that she should have stayed with Seth Rogen?
No, because I think she had to make a choice, and it was a choice. Like, I've been in her place where you're more of
you haven't
a
been married.
best friend. Yeah, but the situation. You're more of a best friend than you are in love with them. So I can understand her feeling that drive that something needs to happen.
Yeah, and you get that with any relationship, I think.
Hope she can hear us. I don't know what you did to my phone, Christopher.
So here's what separates me from a lot of moviegoers. I don't care or think that the characters should do anything specific. Like, I don't care one way or the other what they do. I just really enjoy watching it and seeing how it goes down and seeing how they respond to it. Like, I don't give a shit. I don't care if it's a happy ending. I don't care who ends up with who. I just like the what it takes to get there, Like,
how it plays out.
Yeah,
story.
Good. A moment of scenes. And I thought that movie was just full of perfect scenes. Now, I do know the flow of the movie and the pacing was totally off. That's why people thought it was boring. But, I mean, just each scene was just magnificent to me.
It was supposed to feel boring, though. I think it was supposed to feel boring.
Any movie's supposed to feel boring.
Yes, if that's what they're trying to portray. Like, she was bored.
Oh, it's Seth Rogen. Yeah,
she was bored in that.
But even her fling with the rickshaw guy, that
boring.
was boring, too. Well, it was boring at the beginning, but, at the end, she got bored with it, too. That's what
I liked their apartment.
Yeah.
Man, he made a lot of money with that rickshaw.
It's Canada, though.
It is Canada. It is Canada.
That guy's just creepy,
What do they use? Pounds? What does Canada use?
Canadian dollars.
Canadian dollars, right?
That's what they stole ours again. Canadian dollars?
No. I love Canada.
Well, it's either that or they'll have to use maple syrup as a form of,
Nice.
They sell milk in bags in Canada.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
You got any more notes, John?
I'm with the old naked black lady in the shower when she said, "New things get old."
I'm with her.
Yeah, I'm with her. That's my position.
We're all with her.
Are we? I wish I was with her right
Probably
now.
the only character you
I got something weird. Okay, I found this weird. I read that Sarah Polley said that they're like, why all the nudity? Why all the nudity in
I
that
liked
scene?
it.
It was.
I thought it was great.
Yeah,
it was totally
but she said that it's because
it was shocking.
she
But
said
then I was
that's
like,
what
okay,
girls
so this is
do.
how it's gonna go.
She's like, that's what girls do all the time. Nobody ever talks about her shoots. I just want to shoot it in a non-sexual way, and
I
that's what
like
girls
that.
do. Do girls actually do that?
I
What
didn't
they
have
do.
any problem.
I feel comfortable going into a gym and taking off.
You know
my
what?
I would never
skivvies.
do that.
I was in Switzerland and I went to a spa. I didn't even hear that, but everybody keeps going.
yeah.
I went to Switzerland and I was in a spa, and I'm usually very modest. Like, I don't want to just, like, in high school, I wasn't the girl who was just like, wham, like,
Look at
everything
my-
was off.
Yeah.
But in Switzerland, like, everybody was like, okay, this is what I'm doing, like, to shower up afterwards. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to totally do this. Like, I was all out. There was no curtain. Like, it was awesome. And nobody was, like, paying me any mind. It was great. It was a very, like, awesome experience. So I totally was like, hey, whatever. In that scene, but then all the other ones,
It's because in Europe they don't really give a damn. I know even in Iceland, like sometimes, like we went there last year, and people just don't give a hoot. They'll just jump into
not
like
a hoot.
spring, totally nude, and that's it. Everything's for sale.
That's cool.
it's all about the hoots.
I like the
Yeah,
fact that they're comfortable with nudity. I'd like to live somewhere like that.
It's like we're Americans, so we never hear any other accent. So any other interesting word or pronunciation is just hysterical.
a
Because we
hoot-
don't get out much. We're America.
A hoot. No, that is totally American from, like, I don't
Yeah.
know,
A
hoot?
the 30s or the 40s. What a
Persis-
hoot, like the bee's knees.
Persis
Like,
has a really interesting, way of
Vocabulary.
talking. I
Perspective.
don't know if it's because she's Singapore.
Singaporean.
Singapore.
What would you say?
John.
All right.
I think we're going out.
All right. Who's going out?
I got one more thing. If
Oh.
I were married, I would like to live in a different house than my wife.
I like that.
I do too.
Wait.
It might not work.
Again, can't hear you.
Oh,
I said if I were married, I'd like to live in a different house than my wife. That way we don't see each other every day, you know. We don't have to see her peeing, you know, and she didn't have to see me pooping, you know.
God.
I think that would work out a lot better than living together. You just get on
I totally cried
you get on each other's nerves so bad after living together.
during the scene with the
I'd like-
water.
Are
yeah.
we-
The dump in the water on the head.
Yeah,
I
that
totally
was really
you
cried.
cried.
Oh my God!
That was very
Look at
sad.
John's nodding his head.
You cried.
It was sad. It was like, yeah, this
You
is a
literally cried
No,
at that?
I didn't cry. I don't ever cry.
I didn't feel anything.
I cried every 7 times I've watched that movie.
All right.
In fact, I watch it on
Let's
YouTube
round
on
this up.
repeat.
This has been a long movie talk.
This is great, Persis. Thank you for being on the phone here. This is one of the best movie talks we've done.
Definitely.
Waltz on Wall Street was
Yeah,
horrible.
that was a buzz. Last week we watched
Definitely
some
Attack
terrible
on
movie.
Wall Street. Persis, do you hear us?
No, it's very. I can't hear you. I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Do you want to sing a ukulele song for us to
I
close
feel
out?
like I'm on the moon, but it's okay.
Hey,
I'm talking Pink Floyd.
Dawson on the moon. No, sorry, nobody knows that.
Persis, will you sing it? Will you sing? Will you
Sorry?
sing? Will you sing?
Will you could you can ya?
We're gonna close out movie talk. Would you do?
Oh, it sounds. Yeah, sorry. It sounds like a nuclear war out there. What's going on?
Hold on,
What?
everybody
They're
stop
dropping-
talking.
they're
Everybody
dropping
stop
the
talking.
bomb here in the U.S.
Everybody
it's all,
stop.
It's all
Everybody stop talking. Persis, do you want to sing a ukulele song?
Movie talk with sexy Sarah and John and Chris and Persis. Taking this time. Yeah.
That's very good.
Movie talk with the coolios and the foodios.
Good job. Thank you, Persis. Woo!
Yeah.
Alright,
Putting a bit of Rastafarian in here.
Spoke a spliff, man.
Oh, man.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you very
No
much.
problem,
That was
Chris.
awesome.
Yes, yeah, I'm gonna go back to smoke my weed.
I hear
Fun,
that.
All right. Thank you, Persis.
Nobody's got any weed.
bye.
Bye.
Well, that Persis is quite a girl. I like her a lot.
I love her.
Oh wait, I thought this was the moment we all get to talk shit about her now, and make fun of her
Shut
accent.
up. I love her.
All right, we definitely got to take a break, and when we come back,
Maya.
we will have Maya. We were
Angelou.
supposed to call an hour ago. Maya is a fan
Maya
of the
Angelou
show,
is gonna sing a poem.
and she's going to sing a poem.
Called Yellow Bedwetter.
She's a fan of the show, which is amazing, and she's actually pretty funny.
She's such a close
I
friend
like
of
talking
ours.
to her.
Well, she's not. We don't.
I love
She's
Maya.
a-
Is Persis still on? I vaguely hear something.
Oh, it was the Chris
All
Brake
right,
show.
you're listening to
soundboard.
the Chris Break Show. Just ignore this whole other conversation that's happening in the background here. It's the only time John Rapp's talking into his mic.
Okay.
All right, Sarah, sing a song by yourself.
Song about myself. It was kind of sad in the beginning. But then it got really happy.
That was awesome. I like that. That just made my day. I want you to do the rest of the show with whatever you just did right there. That was
God.
amazing.
Right back on the Chris Break Show.
Oh yeah.
Peace. Sing a little song.
forgot
A
what I was
little
playing.
bitty ditty. Sing.
All right, here we go. Back from the beginning.
Okay. Gonna sing a little song about my life. It kind of goes like this. I got a lot of cats. That's pretty much it. But I like to sing. I sing my little heart out. Yes, I do. I made a new friend, Persis. And now we're going away. Cause I don't know what to do. And the song isn't going very well. Oh, and I don't have have my headphones in. I don't know this, but I recognize the tune.
That's the start.
Sexy Sarah,
Sexy Sadie.
what have you done?
I don't know.
You made a fool of everyone. Sexy Sarah. I don't think so. All right. You know what time it is for.
It's
All right.
time for the 8-bit.
Let's just get this out.
He wanted us to sing this on the blind.
Oh, yeah. We'll do that later.
Do-do-do.
There you go, Josephine. We are entering 5 minutes in Cape Side, and I just realized that the listeners did not know last time that these guys are not fans of Dawson's Creek. They've never seen it, so they're going to be doing a cold read.
Cry.
That they don't know anything about this. And Sarah requested
I did request.
the cry face.
Oh, you did? Have you seen this one?
Well, that's when he makes the most horrible like crying face. It's like a huge meme.
Oh, okay.
A meme?
Meme?
Oh, whatever. I say meme, and I'm not saying meme.
Yeah, well, you're not saying mem again. I'm going to turn off your goddamn
It
microphone.
is not a meme.
It's a
If
T-Rod.
If you go by English grammar, unless someone out there in Cyberland can correct me, I'm okay to
Public-
be corrected.
You think it's supposed to be
I
pronounced
think it's
mem?
mem.
Truth
Meme would
is
be
a public
MEEM.
opinion. Truth is a public opinion, and you are wrong.
Well, if I'm wrong enough, it becomes a right.
You know there's
so.
an E on the end of it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So these
Mem.
guys haven't seen Dawson's
Oh
Creek.
my God.
And
Never seen
Sarah
an
can't get
episode.
past the whole cry phase because, you know, that's a mem. And if you've never...
Meme.
if
No,
you've
wait,
never
it's a
seen
mem. Shit. That was like the Daffy.
You
Old
just got
switcheroo.
Daffy Ducked, my friend.
No, shit.
Hold on, this is yours. Give me
Oh
mine
my
back.
God,
I
I
gave you the
never
wrong
thought
one.
that worked in real life.
You just got Daffy Ducked on the air.
Okay. So,
Proof for
Sarah can't
life.
get past...
This episode's called The Cry Face.
Yeah, Sarah can't get past the whole cry face mem. So what we're going to do is reenact the whole events that lead up to the cry
That's
face.
a lot of events.
It's also it's a 16-point font, so it's much more than it was. It looks like it's more.
Okay.
Okay. So
Chris is playing Dawson.
I am playing Dawson Leary.
I am playing Pasty.
I'm playing Joey. I'm plowing.
Joey is a girl.
Joey is a girl.
And
For
Sarah
those who-
loves breasts. According to last episode,
Oh.
it said have.
It did.
Okay.
But I thought he was making it up.
So this is Dawson's Creek Season 3, Episode 24 that we're referring to as the Cry Face. And I did it like this so you guys can just throw your paper on the ground when you're done.
Oh, okay.
You like that. You don't have to flip through it.
You gotta
just
do the sounds. though.
take the paper clip off and just throw
So
it on
it's
the ground.
Theatric.
Well, the whole point is so you don't hear the sound. That's why I did that.
Oh.
But okay, let's kick it off. John, narrate this mug.
Dawson is looking out his back door and sees Joey. She has gotten out of her rowboat and is walking along his dock. Dawson approaches her.
Bessie called. She says she wants you to stop by the store on your way home and get some milk.
Thanks.
Sure. Joey, about this afternoon. I don't want to fight. That's the last thing I want to do.
Well, I don't want to fight either, Dawson. I'm sorry. If we're going to have to... What?
This is like a whole paragraph.
Quit it. I gotta read it.
You
If
don't
we're
have
going
to
to
read it, you have
have...
to perform it.
It's not, yeah.
Dude.
You are
You're not
Josephine.
reading, you are performing.
Up. Get down.
These aren't words on the page.
Okay. Start over. Well, I don't... Dude. All of them a scene.
Joey, about this afternoon. I don't want to fight. That's the last thing I want to do.
Well, I don't want to fight either, Dawson. I'm sorry. If we're going to have an honest relationship, Dawson, there's something you should know. I broke things off with Pacey. Not entirely, but in a large part because I didn't want to lose you. I may have lived across the creek, but it was only when I was rowing in this direction that I actually felt I was rowing home.
Wow.
That's not in the script, John. Please stick to
You're so much. You're so much of my life, Dawson. I mean, your house is my house, and your family is my family. There's not a single significant event I've experienced that you haven't experienced with me, and I was so afraid of losing that. But if that wasn't the choice, And if I thought there was a chance that you would forgive me, I may have chosen differently. And you deserve to know that.
We now cut to Joey walking through downtown Cape Side carrying a gallon of milk. She notices the wall that Pacey had bought for her now has the words "Ask me to stay" written obscenely large on her wall. Pacey is standing in front of it with a paintbrush in his hand, and he snatches the milk from her hands.
What took you so long?
He takes a drink of the milk.
I got thirsty. I called Bessie. Bessie called you. I tell you, it's not easy work finishing things off.
Pacey, what does this mean?
I don't know. Well, it means you were right, that my leaving would be given up on you. I'm not quite prepared to do that just yet, but it also means that I need to know that you're not quite prepared to give up on me yet, either. So all that being said, I refer to the wall with its hastily yet adorningly written SOS.
Gross.
Which I guess kind of speaks for itself. I spent an hour and a half staring at this half-painted wall after we talked last night. Just staring and thinking. So the way I figure it, it's your turn to stare now.
Pacey walks away into the distance. We are now at Mitch and Gail Leary's wedding reception. Pacey is standing alone with his arms crossed, and Joey notices him and decides to approach him.
Look, I can't do it, Pacey. I can't give you a reason to stay. I have so much junk to work through. I don't even know where to begin to process it all. I mean, how I feel about you and how I feel about Dawson.
Then you've made your choice right there. You have made your choice. That's good for you.
I guess I have.
Yeah, wasn't so hard, was it? You should have made it months ago. Saved us all a lot of time and energy. And heartache.
Dawson approaches Pacey and Joey. I see all members of the triangle are present and accounted for.
Can I have this camera, Dawson? I'm going to take it. I'm going to take some pictures.
Joey begins to walk away.
Joe?
Yep.
I don't even get a goodbye.
Joey looks at Pacey, then at Dawson, then back at Pacey.
Goodbye, Pacey.
Then she walks away.
I'm just wondering, what the hell are you doing here?
Ease up, man. I'm here for the wedding.
Last I heard, you were sailing the 7 seas.
As indeed I am tomorrow. Today, I'm here for your parents.
I'll be sure to pass on your congratulations.
Yeah, speaking of congratulations, I guess I should be passing on some to you.
What are you talking about?
Well, she made her choice, Dawson. That sounds like something that the guy that plays Pacey would say. Well, she made her choice, Dawson. You're it. You got what you wanted. Things are never going to be the same between us, are they?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
We cut to Dawson and Joey dancing during the wedding reception. You know, I used to be able to look in your eyes and know everything you were thinking. These days, I haven't a clue.
I was just thinking about summer. How much there's going to be to do. What?
Just talk it like you're a bitch.
We get a rewrite.
We didn't get a chance to spend summer together.
Yeah, you gotta be a jerk.
Last summer together. Hey, you and I. We're going to have a lot to catch up on. There'll be water skiing with your dad and 4th of July on
enthusiasm.
Wait, what? On
Waldeck Island.
Waldeck Island. And I mean, we can even go to Boston for
the weekend.
For the weekend. I mean, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Dawson can clearly see Joey's sadness on her face.
Oh God, here we go.
Here comes this face.
Oh my God.
Dawson taps a fork against his champagne glass to get everyone's attention so he can make a toast.
The first time my parents got married, they were very young. They were just out of college, and I remember looking at the photo album as a kid.
Nobody cares, Dawson.
And wondering why I wasn't in any of the pictures. It's hard when you love someone so much to imagine them having this entire life that you weren't even there for. And I have to say that being here today, experiencing this firsthand, finally getting to be in all the pictures, I wouldn't trade this for anything. Because I'd much rather be a part of what you guys have now than what you had then. That point where everything is forgiven. And I think that that's what love really means, that you can forgive anything. So to my parents, who taught me that love does not conquer all, that love ends and begins again. Cheers.
Dawson and Joey look at each other. Dawson is now standing on the dock gazing out into the creek when Joey approaches.
Hey, your speech was beautiful.
Thanks.
What you said, did you mean it, Dawson?
Every word. Which is why you should turn around and go to Pacey.
What?
Last year, you had the opportunity to go to Paris and study, and because of me, you didn't.
Dawson, that was not your fault.
Yes, it was my fault, because I should have made you go, but I was selfish and I didn't want you to go. I wanted you to stay here with me, and I refused to make that mistake again.
Well, Dawson, I mean, what if it's my choice? What if I want to stay?
Joey, come on. Even if I can see it, even I can see it. Pacey is this year's Paris, and this time, you have to go. You have to see for yourself, all right? I can stand here and tell you that it's a colossal mistake and that all roads lead back to me, but that's not going to make any bit of difference. Words and speeches sound great, but they don't add up to anything. All that matters right now is what you want.
I don't even know what I want, Dawson.
Yes, you do. You want him. You want him like I want you. You love him like I love you. The only difference is he loves you back the same way. And you deserve that, okay? I'm not going to be the one who stands in the way of you getting that. You're free. You can do whatever you want.
But Dawson, I want us to still be friends, and I want you to know that you don't hate me.
They're just words, Joey. They're just words. Because after you're done dispensing your pleasantries, here you're going to turn around and you're going to walk away from me, aren't you?
I have to. Otherwise, I'll never know.
Stop.
But Dawson.
Joe, go. I'm telling you. Before I take it all back, all right? Just go.
Joey turns and starts to run. Dawson collapses into the tears that we now know as the famous meme. Or meme. Jen gets out of her Graham's car.
Who's Jen?
Joey runs past her. Dawson is crying on the dock with his head in his hands. Joey continues to run until she arrives at the pier.
The true love is still tied to the dock. Pacey is nowhere in sight.
Pacey! Pacey, Pacey, Pace! Pacey!
Pacey appears behind her.
Do you want something, Joe?
I want to talk to you.
Nope. It's a bit late for all that now because I'm leaving. You cannot stop me. Do not even try.
No, that's not why I'm here.
So why are you here? You want to say goodbye again? Maybe you want to rub it in my face a little bit, huh?
Look, I don't want to stop you, Pacey. And I don't want to stop Dawson. And I don't want to be stopped.
And I don't want cheese on my skin.
Not by either of you. Not by anyone. See? I mean, that's what this whole year has been about. We've been trying to stop each other from moving on and from growing up. But not you. You're different. And you've challenged me every step of the way. And you've been there every step of the way.
Joe, departure time is T-minus 30 seconds. So if there's a point here, I suggest you get to it.
I think I'm in love with you.
Pauses. You think? Or you know?
I know. I've known since the moment you kissed me, and maybe even before that. And scary as it is, I don't want to deny it anymore, Pacey. I don't want to run from it, and I don't want to let it run from me.
So, what are we going to do here, Joe?
I want to come with you.
What? Are you crazy?
I want to stop standing still. I want to move forward. I want to come with you.
Whoa, what about Bessie and the B&B? They need you.
Not as much as I need you, Pacey.
Joey attempts to step aboard the true love.
Permission to come aboard?
Permission denied. Permission granted.
Pacey and Joey embrace and kiss for what seems like forever.
You can swim, can't you? Oh, that's romantic.
Of course. I'm just kind of worried about the next change of clothes.
There is nothing to worry about. We're going to hit the next ports in a few days.
Few days?
Yeah, or after that. Who really cares here, Kirks? I'm abducting you.
Pacey and Joey, aboard the true love, sail away into the sunset. They will not return until season 4.
Sail away.
Calgon, take me away.
That was
Cape
Side.
Awful.
That was the kiss, or not the kiss.
Where was the meme?
The cry face. I did it. I was trying to do
Oh,
it. Yeah, you weren't looking over
missed
me.
it. Do it again.
You were too focused
Do it
on
again.
your Pacey over there.
Dude, I'm in love with Pacey. I got on the true love.
That was. Oh, wait.
Chris Break's doing the meme. that needs to be a new meme.
I was very confused about what the true. I thought there was a sign tied to the dock that said "True Love," and then she stepped aboard it, and I was like, "What?"
Oh,
It
it's
was
a
tied
boat.
to the
It's the
boat.
name of the
Yeah.
It's a
boat.
boat. They're gonna sail away.
Let's sail away together.
Sail away, sail away, sail away.
It's Enya.
It is.
That's what
Where's our friend? Where's Maya?
She's not
Maya
responding.
Angelou.
I think that maybe we
lost her.
We lost her.
Shh.
We waited too long.
That's your fault, Chris.
It's actually Google's fault because of they were
Tell her.
having
Did you tell her
problems.
that was Google's fault?
Well, I asked her. I said, "Are you here?" And she said nothing. So that means she's not here.
See, that's your fault.
Do we have anything we left out today?
I really wanted to talk to Maya Angelou.
Yeah,
I
I did
know,
too.
Maya. I really want to get her on the phone.
Maya, I'm very sorry, personally from my heart.
Maya Maloff, we're gonna have to get you in next time. We had technical difficulties.
We really, truly
So
did.
Please
I
give
feel
us
like
another
I feel like
shot.
we left her hanging way too long.
No, we're sorry, man.
I said we were going to contact now. It's all on me.
Yes, it's all on you.
I hate
Sexy
you.
Sarah said that she didn't want to call you back. Well, we told
Shut
her to.
up. That is not. I wanted to call you Maya.
That was totally a lie.
We've been trying to
Not
call you Maya.
What John said is a lie. What Sarah
Yeah.
said is not.
I am a liar.
It's hard to use pronouns here.
Maya, we'll have to get with you next week. You know,
I
wanna
kind
hear
of don't
this
want
yellow
this
bedwetter.
podcast to end.
stay up all night, man.
All night. I got personal days.
Let's do a 9-hour podcast. It's called Everybody
All right,
in the
let's
Phone
go to
Book.
the LQ. Let's get
Everybody
this-
and their mom.
Let's keep this party going. We need some more sponsorship booze.
So they call us, man.
Okay, you're listening to the Chris Break Show, and I think we're about to sign off here.
Yes, we
'Cause
are. We're done.
Maya, baby, I'm sorry I didn't get to you. Okay,
Don't
I really
freak
wanted
her out.
hey,
Ew. Gross.
Hey.
Ew, stop. Maya, I apologize. Ew, quit it. That's disgusting.
I'd love to have you on the show sometime. Play some of that slapstick guitar.
Slapstick middies, please.
You don't know how much I love the yellow bedwetter.
Bro.
Golden showers on my thing.
Ew. You don't even know if it's about golden showers.
I make it about golden showers in my head.
It is about wetting the bed, I think. It's a song called Yellow Bedwetter. 'Cause
There's a
Pearl
difference
Jam-
between wetting the bed and golden showers.
That's true.
Well, I mean,
I'm glad you
not
concur.
if it's a wet dream.
If you're
That
conscious,
it has
it's
nothing.
golden
That's
shower.
not yellow. If it's a winter.
That'd be
No,
white.
there's two people involved. I'm not. Yeah,
You don't want to get into this. With
John knows. John knows what I'm talking about.
I've been there.
Gross. I'm done. I don't want to be in the middle of things.
Alright.
Oh, what's that from?
We got an. Huh?
This is
Oh.
from
in
the
the
Sandwich
middle.
Show from 1963. That was a good reference.
That is
Dude, I
from the.
cannot believe you got that, John. That was amazing. That was amazing. So this is the Chris Break Show. Thanks for listening. This is our new closing music. Been so miserable, my dear. If you know it, sing along.
Just a little something to soothe your soul.
Since you've been gone,
Oh.
since you've been gone, it couldn't hurt anymore if I shoved a red hot cactus up my nose. It couldn't hurt anymore if I shoved a red hot cactus
What's
up
the
my
original?
nose.
Hit it, John.
Yeah, yep, to be down, bop, bop, ba doom, ba down, ba doom, ba down, ba
There's no
down.
original.
Yes, this is too.
This is the original.
No.
Won't go, won't go.
Oh, who's doing the back and forth there?
It's like I got a headache that won't go away.
Won't go away.
Ever since the day you left me,
I've
I've been so miserable,
my
my dear. I
dear.
feel almost as bad as I did when you were still here. When you were still here.